I joined back in 1993. I actually went to training in 94, and I spent 9 years in the Guard doing annual training where we do on your weekends. So you do your normal. I was a communication specialist. So my job was to support other troops in their usage of communications, radios, shortwave band, cell phones, all that stuff. So fast forward to 2003, I had been out. I had taken a 3 month sabbatical from the military, and I told my wife, "Hey, honey, I really miss it." And so I joined a unit that was supposed to be wasn't even established yet. It was supposed to be a detachment from a military intelligence unit down in Long Beach.
When the 9/11 happened in 2001, I felt that something was going to happen, and he told me not to worry. He was never going to get deployed until he received that letter.
3 months later, after I joined this detachment, I got the letter from the DoD telling me that I was going to Kosovo for a year. So you can imagine how that went. My son was, it was his first birthday when I told her. We actually had my parents come up from, we live in Modesto, and my parents live in Fremont. I had to come up just so I could tell her about the deployment. It was during my son's birthday. Um, I was conflicted. A part of me was, God, I want to leave my family, I want to leave my newborn son, I don't want to leave my daughter. But on the other side, I had spent 9 years training to do this very job. So imagine it's almost like an athlete who gets to practice every day of the week, but never gets to actually play in the game. I was finally going to get in the game. So, of course, my wife didn't take to it as enthusiastically as I did, and I think that also affected her because I was torn, but I was more happy to go than I was sad to go.
My first feeling was I was terrified. I was very angry. I was disappointed. I felt betrayed. I felt lied. Um, I was very confused. When he started in the army, it was National Guard. I never thought he was going to get deployed. That's what I was felt betrayed and lied because he told me he was that was never going to happen. One of the things that I remember that I was really frustrated, it was seeing my husband very excited about going in this deployment. And I didn't understand that he was his whole life preparing and going to trainings and to do this because they prepare and they train so hard to serve their country that he was actually excited. And not, don't take me wrong, he was scared probably too because he was leaving his family behind, but he was excited, and that made me upset too.
When I got back, fast forwarding to the end of my deployment, when I got to the airport, my son, who when I left was barely crawling, ran to me at the airport, and that kind of put everything together. Bring me a full circle where I was able to do what I've been trained to do, but now I was home to my family and to my kids and to my wife. So it was an experience that I wouldn't change, um, and I think I'm a better man for it.